Good morning, welcome to BOTB HQ, Parsons Green, South West London. My name is Christian Williams, presenter here at BOTB. We're here this morning to judge the Superdrives competition, which was an amazing trip to Abu Dhabi to go to Ferrari World, and you get to do some desert dune bashing as well. It ran from the 1st to the 28th of October 2018. I'm now going to pass over to Leon Farr from Onside Law, who will oversee the proceedings this morning.
Good morning, my name is Leon Farr from Onside Law and I'll be overseeing the judging this morning. Firstly, I can confirm that the competition data has already been sent to the auditors Wilkins Kennedy. I would now like to introduce today's judges and ask them to pick a ball out of the hats to determine their seating position. First up we have Mr. Ari Mendonca. Morning, Ari.
Morning, my name is Ari Mendonca. Been involved in football for 30 years, firstly as a player, now as a referee. 3.
Next is Mr. Alan Goma.
Morning, Leon. Good morning, my name is Alan Goma. I'm an ex-professional footballer. I've played for Paris Saint-Germain, Newcastle and Fulham. Number 1.
Next up is Mr. Leo Donlan.
Morning, Leo. Hello, my name is Leo Donlan. I'm an ex-professional football player, having been at Chelsea, Fulham and Leighton Orient. Number 4.
Next up is Mr. Gareth Deneen.
Morning, Gareth. Good morning, my name is Gareth Deneen. I'm a senior county referee and I appoint referees to various competitions throughout the London area.
Gareth.
I have number 6.
Next up is Mr. Matt Cannon.
Morning, Leon.
Morning, Matt.
Good morning, my name is Matt Cannon. I'm a senior county referee and active footballer. I last played Saturday and I scored the winning goal. 2.
And last but not least, you have Mr. Kieran Fitzgibbon.
Morning, Leon. Hi, my name is Kieran Fitzgibbon. I've been playing football for more than 30 years and more recently become a referee. Number 5.
Thank you. Okay, judges, please mark on the screen where you think the centre of the ball should be. I'll ask you to do this individually for a few minutes before justifying your position. I'll then ask you all to come to a panel decision on the central screen. Okay, Matt, if you could talk us through why you placed your red cross there, please.
Yeah, I played the red cross just above this player in orange's head. He's obviously got this sort of painful grimace on his face, so I imagine I think he's just played the ball. I think this player is sort of leaning back a little bit and he's looking at the ball, which I think is in the foreground, but he's sort of distancing himself. He's not actually challenging for the ball, and that's why I put the centre of the ball there.
Thanks, Matt. Okay, Alan, yours is the green cross.
Yeah, no, I think, the player on the left, he's about to head the ball or he's just headed the ball, looking at his face. Looks like he's not really looking at where the ball is. He's just he's kind of guessing, I think. So the player on the right, I think, is looking towards this direction. That's why I put my cross in this direction and right above the head of the left player.
Thanks, man. Kieran, yours is the blue cross here. If you could talk us through why you placed it there.
Yeah, as my 2 previous colleagues said, this player looks as though he's about to head the ball or has just headed the ball. His eyes are tightly closed, so it looks like it's somewhere near him, and I've taken the eye line from this player slightly higher because he's looking slightly upwards as though the ball maybe has come off this player without him perhaps knowing exactly where he's headed it.
Thanks, Kieran. Leo, yours is the orange cross in the middle.
Yeah, there's 2 players in shot. I believe this player has just headed the ball. I think if you look at his body, he's a little bit tilted to his left. So I think he's headed the ball. I think it's sort of gone in that direction. The player to his right, I think if you look at his eye line, I think he is leaning back. And just judging with his eyes, I think he's looking over there. So that's why I put my cross there.
Thanks, Leo. Gareth, yours is the greyish cross on the right.
Yeah, I'm the furthest right. I've taken all the information from the guy in the red shirt. I think the one in the orange, I'm not sure whether he's just headed the ball or he's literally put his head in to try and put the player in red off and maybe for the ball to hit his head rather than anything else. I think the eye line from this one gives me an angle up here, which is why I've come over to the right. That's where I put my cross.
Thanks, Gareth. And if you could talk us through the purple cross, please.
Yes, this player in orange, he looks like he just added the ball. His facial expression tells me that. But player with the eyes completely open and he's looking straight at the ball. I felt that the player just added the ball and this player is leaning back. The ball is going to pass in front of him. That's why he's actually almost closing the direction of both eyes are centering. That's why I place it where it is.
Thanks, Harry. Okay, judges, please now come to a panel decision on the central screen. For your reference, the larger white cross is the calculated average of the 6 individual selections.
Okay, so we've got difference of opinion here.
Strong one. Do you want to put the...
Can we put all of these in?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got 3 on the left, 2 on the right, and Leo right in the middle, right on the average. Leo's happy. Who else wants to...
Yeah, I mean, all I'd say is if we all agree the ball's out here somewhere, again, although it's a spread, they're not actually that far apart because of being right to left. The ball's sort of out here, and the spread makes it actually, I think, quite tight, assuming the ball is out here somewhere in front of the player in orange.
Like player in orange, I think the ball's hit his head rather than headed.
Yeah.
He's not in control.
It's not a controlled error. So we've got to take the information from the eye line and the guy in red, which is and he's looking up. But I can see what you're saying about if it's hit him. Yeah, it could work over here as well.
Because we don't have information with the orange play. It's just
right. But does everyone agree that he's headed the ball or just about to?
Yeah, I agree that he headed the ball.
So then, for my mind, that if the ball goes in that direction, it's more of a guess because the ball, unless you're saying he skewed the ball off.
I don't think it's a controlled header, so I think it would have skewed off.
How would you say that it would be a guess going this direction?
Because all his body's coming this way, his head's coming this way. His head's not tilted.
He's inclined. His body is inclined to this side actually. You see his shoulders. This shoulder is higher. This one is lower.
Yeah,
he could have headed this way. But then we don't have information because he's not with the eyes open, and the only one with the eyes open is this player, and he looks at this direction, in my opinion.
Yeah. Can we put the magnifiers on his eyes?
Sure.
Please.
It's a bit difficult to see with the magnifier on there, because he's clearly looking up, but he's looking up across this way, that way.
The foreground, as Matt says, is out here somewhere.
So it's somewhere along this corridor he's looking. But you could argue that way or that way. I mean, he's clearly not in control. The only thing I was going by that his eyes are tightly closed, therefore the impact has been almost happening or just happened. So
and then if it happened, this player is looking this direction. It tells me that he headed this way, and his player is watching the ball passing in front of him. Ball would be passing to this direction.
Could be. Yeah, that's a possibility. Sure.
That's why I felt that the way he's looking, it doesn't look to me that he's looking that direction.
See what Matt's saying. These two here, isn't it, Matt? And I kind of feel. I'm not too sure how it would end up.
So I'll look at them without those two in there, and then.
Yeah, well, I think it's.
For me, it doesn't work at all.
No, I think you've got to take the information from his eyes. That's why I've gone to the right. I mean, I can see why you guys are coming over to the left. I can see why Leo's in the middle. This is an uncontrolled header. He's got no idea where the ball's going, whether he's headed it yet, or he's about to head it, or it's going to hit him on the head. So I think we've got we've got an eye line from this guy. Not that way.
Well, yeah, it could be that, or it could be he's looking in the foreground in front, so it's a little bit of a judgment.
But still, he looks slightly higher, not lower.
Put the football on over the cross, please, and see if how that looks. The average.
Where it is actually, I would agree with it.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it just looks like it's coming straight, off his head in the angle he's looking at. But hey.
But does that look plausible for everybody? I know that we three think that it's going in this sort of direction. Yeah. Two over there think that direction. Is that a reasonable compromise for everybody? Because if we go that direction, I think the three of us here don't agree with that. If we go in this direction, the two over there don't agree.
It would go, it would go more towards the left, I would say.
Anybody want to say anything more?
No, I think it's good.
Yeah, no, personally, I think the ball is above his head because if you're gonna close your eyes and head the ball, you're gonna be right under the ball. So I don't think you would, take the ball from the side of your head.
Yeah, but he doesn't look like in control, does he?
Yeah.
He's literally just putting his body into the.
No, I understand that, but what Alan's saying is when you head a ball physically, and as a footballer, I think you hit the ball, unless you're guessing that it's bounced off the side of his head and gone that way, it's above him. That's, I think, what Alan and I are both saying.
I take your point on that one. As I said, because I think he's uncontrolled, it could have, could have come off one of the corners anywhere. It could have. But I think it's come off the left side, his left side of his head, which is why I've gone over that way.
And then we don't have the arms, his arms as well. This could give an indication to where he's inclined to as well. So he's.
Yeah, but it's more a guess if it's further out, because you're guessing that he's.
I'm not guessing. I'm taking in consideration where this playing is looking. That's why.
Okay.
I'm going to that direction.
I think it's fair.
If those could be almost anywhere.
We have no idea. It doesn't look like he's headed it properly. It's not come off his forehead, has he? So it could go in any direction. I agree with you. I think it's that side, but I can understand the point of view from the two people on that side.
But you've also got to take his eye line into it.
Yeah. But as Matt said right at the start, the ball's in the foreground here, so our crosses, once they seem a long way away, actually, won't be that far away. I think we've got to work with the average, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Is anybody happy with going with the average?
It could be in many places,
Is that a reasonable compromise for everybody?
Yeah, I think
I think so.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Should we go with that? Okay. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, judges. In that case, I'll submit those coordinates. They've been submitted, and the coordinates selected are 1570. It's 1570, 1103, 1103. Thank you, judges. That concludes the judging process for today. Thank you.